Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at this power supply. It's a Smart Series 600W, so let's get straight to it.
Thank you for the intro, Will, and an awesome one at that. So today's video is going to be a very short one. We're going to be looking quickly and briefly at the Thermaltake 600W Smart Series RGB PSU, as Will has already said. So we're going to open the box and show you what's inside. Okay, so inside the box we get a Thermaltake product warranty policy. Always handy to have the warranty in case you get any issues with your power supply. And this is the user guide, warnings and caution and various information that we're going to relay to you in this short video. So let's have a look inside, and as you can see it's very tightly packed. In there you've got the cables and the power supply itself and the screws to screw it onto your case. So Will, if you want to take the power supply out. So here is the 600W power supply itself. It's very nicely designed. Again, it's very similar to the other one I reviewed, and go check that one out up there. It's just a different wattage we're seeing on this one. So you've got the curved edges all around there if you want to show off your power supply. If you've got a power supply shroud with a little gap on it, you can let it shine through. And you've got the ultra quiet fan on there, and that does have RGB, and we will go through that a little bit later. This is a non-modular power supply, so all the cables that you need are connected via one big length of cable, and we will go through that in a second as well. So on the back side you've got obviously the power connector for your kettle lead and on and off switch, and you've got an RGB button there which controls the RGB on this power supply. This is not a managed or doesn't sync to your motherboard. This is completely separate, so you can leave that on. Whatever setting you leave it on, it will stay on when you turn it off and when you turn it back on again. So we're going to go through the cables that are on this particular power supply, and then we'll look at the RGB. So you get the standard ATX power connector there with the extra 4 pins. I say extra, it's nothing new, they've been around for years and years. So as standard, obviously with any power supply, you get the 4+4 pin for the CPU power there. If you can hold that one for me, Will. And you get GPU power here. You get 2, so you can plug 2 8-pin power connectors there. And these cables here are the selection of Molex and SATA power connectors. You get 4 Molex connectors for slightly older devices. This is the big chunky connection like that. If you haven't already figured that one out, that's that one there. And you've got 5 SATA connections here. Nice. And they also provide you with a kettle lead as well, and the screws are in the bag also. 4 screws to hold your power supply to your case. So the power supply comes with a 5-year warranty, so you've got no worries about it failing. It covers you for 5 years, so if it breaks, you've got that warranty there as a cushion. Nice.
The fan spins at 2000 RPM at 100% load,
which equates to about 28.6 decibels of noise, which is really quiet.
And if you didn't know, it has 10 LED bulbs and 15 different lighting modes to choose from. That's just awesome. And if you don't like RGB, you can just turn it off.
So for the 3.3 volt and the 5 volt rail, totals to 105 watts total power on those, which is more than enough for most devices on that. The single 12 volt rail that this thing has will power up to 42 amps at 504 watts. So that's something to bear in mind with your GPU, depending on what GPU you're going to go for as well. But it should be more than adequate for most modern GPUs. So you shouldn't have any issues at all. Minus 12 volt rail we don't really care about, and the plus 5 volt rail we don't really care about either, but it's 2.5 amps and 12.5 watts. Okay, the mean time between failure that is set on most electrical devices is about 100,000 hours, which is an insane amount of hours before you potentially get any kind of failure. So you're not likely to get a failure in the lifetime that you own the power supply, which is really, really good. So that wraps up our quick overview of the Smart RGB power supply, the 600W version from Thermaltake. Thank you very much, guys, for sending that over. They are awesome power supplies. I have one in my system. I have the 700W version in my system, and it's absolutely fine.
Thank you guys for watching our video. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the notifications button, and if there's any way you want to support us, the links are down below. See you in the next one.